If you want to know how to become lucky, where your friends are like, how did you do that? How does everything seem to work out for you? Then you're in the right place. I'm Caitlin Power. Welcome to this video. First things first, if you have not gone into the link below, my Lucky Power Boost audio, please do that and get your Lucky Girl checklist as well, because we will be going through and releasing all of those limiting beliefs today that you might have around being lucky, so that you can start manifesting things with ease, because that's what lucky is. Allowing things to be easier, allowing yourself to manifest what you want, because you don't have to do it all yourself. You don't have to control every single thing, because you have luck on your side. So go ahead and print out that Lucky Girl checklist. If you're male, female, non-binary, it's all for you. You get to do this as well. I just made it the Lucky Girl checklist because Lucky Girl syndrome is what's going viral on TikTok, and that's what people understand. I know what Lucky Girl syndrome is. And if you don't, Lucky Girl syndrome is basically you upgrading your identity to that of a lucky person and using the motto, especially, this is what's changed my life the most. I posted about this in March of 2022. I posted about this in March of 2022, and it's the motto, everything is working out for me. I started manifesting things easier than I ever had before. While we're on the subject, I want to talk about Lucky Girl syndrome and why I personally use the term Lucky Girl identity. On my TikTok, I say Lucky Girl syndrome a lot because that's what people understand what I'm talking about. But Lucky Girl identity, you want to use words that cause power in the body. If you didn't know, I am a certified clinical hypnotherapist. Hypnotherapy, hypnosis is my superpower. I know how to speak to the subconscious mind so that your subconscious mind accepts your suggestions and allows you to upgrade your identity to the person who has those things and can manifest with ease. So the Lucky Girl syndrome is going viral on TikTok, and I want to switch that wording for you if this feels aligned. So the Lucky Girl syndrome is a word that usually has a negative connotation around it. And if it doesn't for you, then that's perfect. Keep using it. But for me, my body contracts when I think of the word syndrome. For me, Lucky Girl identity is a word that creates power in my body. My body expands. I sit up straighter when I think about Lucky Girl identity, because that means I can upgrade my identity into becoming someone who is lucky. So check in with yourself right now and see, that's your first question I'm asking you, and you can check off which word, which term you want to use for yourself. I know that the wording that you use is what allows your subconscious to either accept the suggestions that you're giving it or to deny it. Your subconscious wants to keep you safe. It wants to keep you alive. It's in charge of your survival. So if you're suggesting something to it that doesn't seem like a great idea, that doesn't seem in the best interest of your survival, then it's going to reject the suggestion that you're giving it. You want to use words and terms that help you manifest what you want to manifest. You want to work with your mind instead of working against it. It's like swimming upstream trying to manifest what you want. Your subconscious mind is such a powerful tool. We operate 95% from our subconscious mind and only 5% from our conscious mind. That's why it's so important to make sure that your subconscious is on board with what it is that you're trying to accomplish. And in this case, it's becoming someone who is lucky. I don't know about you, but I grew up learning from an early age that you have to grind, you have to work hard to get what you want, that nothing easy is worth having. So I believed that hard work was always required with anything that I wanted, which just isn't true. And if you have those beliefs, let me know down below and let's work through it on our Lucky Girl checklist. Because for me, the idea that I could be lucky was something I had a lot of resistance around. But I realized I was basically making things hard where they didn't need to be hard. Hard work is not always required. You can do your part and take action in line with what you are manifesting and creating in your life. And you can allow God, your co-creator, which for me is God, for you, it might be universe, spirit guides, angels. Let God, universe, spirit, angels do their part too. They can do their part. You do your part together. I realized for me, the reason why I wanted to grind myself into the ground is because I wanted to be able to say, I did this all myself, which is really ego driven. Who cares if I did it all myself? If I still did it, I did my part. God did God's part. I still did it. Why do I care so much if I did it all myself? I could let that go. I started asking myself, what if I didn't let my ego drive the car and I got to my destination in half of the time? What if I let go of needing to control every little thing and let myself become lucky? If everything works out for me, then imagine what my life would look like. My mantra became everything is working out for me. Then I took it a step further and I made a lucky power boost audio for my membership. I have these power boosts in my membership, which are 5 minutes long. They are affirmations paired with healing solfeggio frequencies so that you can start your day off. It's the easiest way to start letting those affirmations seep into your subconscious. When you start your day expecting amazing things to happen, they often happen. It's the same thing if you were to look on the flip side. If you got out of bed and stubbed your toe and then hobbled over to the sink and dropped your toothpaste, you're starting yourself out on this day. If you let that take you down a spiral where it's like, oh, this day is already just not working great for me. It's already a bad day. And then it's hard to come back from that. You absolutely can, but us as humans, it's hard once little things start happening for it. We just immediately group it into, oh, this is a bad day. And then that can turn into a bad week and a bad month. Imagine if you start your day off with everything working out for you. You're so lucky, and all the other amazing things inside the audio, you will be shook. When you're speaking to your conscious mind, you have to use repetition. The mind learns by repetition. So you have to stay consistent with this and listen to it at least once a day. I do mine in the morning, first thing, brushing my teeth. I also pop it on when I want to boost throughout my day. It'll start to seep into your subconscious, but you have to listen to it on be consistent, repetition, repetition, repetition. And I did one other thing that I'll tell you about later on in the video that cuts straight to your subconscious. Let's get to the part where we break down your limiting beliefs so that you can become lucky. So grab your lucky girl checklist. When you think of being lucky, does your body expand or contract? Does it feel like an exciting possibility when you think of being lucky, or does it feel like it's just not possible? I want you to write down, I wish I could be lucky, but, and then just write whatever comes. There's no right or wrong answer. First thing that pops to mind. It might be, I wish I was lucky, but good things don't happen to me. I wish I could be lucky, but it seems too good to be true. I wish I could be lucky, but so many unlucky things have happened to me. One other prompt, I want you to just flesh out anything that comes up, anything and everything. Let's get rid of it. I wish I could be lucky, but I can't because fill in the blank. So I want you to take a few minutes and just put anything out there. It's okay if it's ugly. It's okay if you don't want to believe it. I want you to just put out there anything that you feel is coming up. Flesh it all out, pause the video, and then play when you're done. When looking at a belief, I want you to ask yourself these 3 questions. This is how we're going to break it down. When you have a belief that you don't want to believe anymore, you need to create a wobble in the belief. You need to make it shaky. So then your mind can see, oh, I guess that might not be true. And then, oh, that's very probable that that's not true. Oh, okay, that's not true. Oh, okay, I can believe the thing I want to believe now. So that's what we're doing. If you look at your limiting belief like a house and it's built on these 4 stilts and you want to bring the whole house down because you want to start with new beliefs that are holding up your new beautiful house. But first you have to tear the old one down. How do you, with a house that has 4 stilts on it, how are you going to be able to pull it down? Well, the easiest, quickest way would to be cutting off one of the stilts, right? Bulldozing a stilt over that's holding up the foundation of the house. So that's what we're going to do is create a shaky foundation of this house of the limiting belief. We're going to bulldoze the stilts that are holding it up. The way we do that is asking yourself these 3 questions. I want you to take the belief that you wrote down on your sheet that feels the most true, like that's the one that's keeping me from being lucky. Take that limiting belief, and I want you to use yours, but look at my example so that you know what to do to break yours down. So number one, is that always the case for you? So if my example here is that being lucky isn't possible. If you believe being lucky just isn't possible, is that always the case for you? In your life, has there never been a time where you were lucky, where something worked out better than you could have ever imagined? When something happened that was just easy, it just happened, and you're like, this is amazing. It could have been your crush sent you a text and you felt, oh my gosh, they like me back. It could have been money you unexpectedly found on the street. It could have been a holiday bonus that you didn't know was coming from your job. Any little thing. It could have been you were at the coffee shop and they got your order wrong and they said, oh, well, you can take this one and your other one. Or they made you the bigger sized coffee when you actually ordered the small one and they said, oh, just take it. Is that true that you have never been lucky? Has it always been the case for you that you're not lucky? And if the answer is no, you have been lucky before, then that belief isn't true. The belief isn't true that it's not possible for you to be lucky. I want you to take a second, break yours down. So if you've been lucky some of the time, but not all the time, that means that you can be lucky some of the time. And if you can be lucky some of the time, then you can be lucky most of the time. And isn't that what we're trying to accomplish here? Isn't that what you want, to be lucky most of the time? Life isn't sunshine and rainbows. We need challenges in order to grow and expand. But to be lucky most of the time, that's a pretty amazing life. And then the things that feel unlucky are really actually expanding you into the person that you wanted to become anyway. So you're 100% of the time lucky, basically. It's a win-win. The second question to ask your limiting belief, is that universally true? Is it universally true that it's not possible to be lucky? Ask the lottery winners. Ask the people that grew up in a family that every day they woke up and knew that they were loved. That feels lucky to me. Is it true for everyone in the world that they aren't lucky? No, I'm lucky. I'm evidence right here. All the people on my video commenting how they have become lucky, they're lucky. So is it universally true that it's not possible to be lucky? No. Third question to ask your limiting belief, are you basing your future success on your past experiences? Are you basing your future success on your past experiences? What happened yesterday or 10 years ago doesn't exist. In the quantum field, everything is happening in the now. When you failed at something last week, 5 years ago, it's not happening now. All we have is now. What happened then is only a memory. What happened in the past is only a memory, and you are not a memory. You are a person existing in the now. The now is the only time that exists. That is so important to know. If it didn't feel possible for you to be lucky in the past, it doesn't matter. If you were unlucky in the past, it doesn't matter. Do you think that a lion is like, oh, I can't hunt today because yesterday the zebra I was hunting got away, so I can't hunt today because yesterday it didn't work? No. The lion's like, oh, there's a zebra, boom, I'm off. It should be the same for us. Be like the lion. You are deciding you are lucky now, so you are lucky now. Ask your limiting belief, is this belief based on something that happened in the past? Because it doesn't matter. Only the now exists. So those 3 questions should have broke down your limiting belief. Take these 3 questions, ask any of the other ones on your list, take them through these 3 questions, create that shaky foundation, bulldoze through the stilts holding up that limiting belief so that your mind goes, oh, there's a lot of reasonable doubt within this belief, and I can't fully believe this anymore. And then guess what? I can't fully believe it means I don't think I can believe this. And you know what? I think I can believe what it is I actually want to believe. Now I want you to write, I wish I could be lucky, and the truth is, and see what comes up for you. I wish I could be lucky, and take inventory. I wish I could be lucky, and the truth is, it's possible for me. Or I wish I could be lucky. And the truth is, it's possible for Caitlin. It happened for Caitlin. So it could happen for me. Write down what truth that you feel like you can get behind. You feel like your mind's like, yeah, I can get behind that. I want you to write that down. One more I want you to do. I wish I could be lucky, and I can because fill in the blank. What can you get your power behind? Those two statements are going to support your new belief that you are lucky. You are a lucky person. And those new beliefs are going to be the new stilts on your house, right? Every supportive belief that can make your mind go, oh, this is completely possible for me. I want you to continue looking at, continue to remember and to repeat. If you want the easiest way to be putting these beliefs into your subconscious mind, the Lucky Power Boost audio is free down below. And I want to invite you to check out the Manifest from Power membership because I've done a thing. I made a hypnosis called I'm Lucky Hypnosis. And this cuts straight to the subconscious. All the things that you need to believe, that you want to believe so that you are a lucky person, are in this audio, along with the entire hypnosis vault that is in the membership, the EFT guided videos, the module, the hours of trainings that show you how to manifest. And it just deepens your understanding of manifestation so that you upgrade your identity into the person you were always meant to be that has all the things that you want. And it's the most fun, powerful place to be, is Manifest from Power, where you're able to come home to yourself, to activate your potential and to expand your power so that you get to manifest a life that makes you excited to wake up in the morning. You become a lucky person, along with being able to manifest money, love, and all the things that you want. So I invite you to look at the link below and join us in there. I would absolutely love to have you inside the membership and have you using this I'm Lucky hypnosis, because it's a game changer. Now that we've created wobbles in your limiting beliefs, the shaky foundation in that house that was holding up that limiting belief that you no longer want to believe around being lucky, it's shaky. And for some of you, you might be like, no, that did it. I'm clear. I don't believe that anymore. How could I? It's not true from those 3 questions. It's just not true. And that's amazing. You still can participate in this exercise if you want. And if you still are feeling like, okay, it's shaky, these limiting beliefs are shaky, but I want to completely release, clear the beliefs that I no longer want to believe, then I want you to close your eyes. Right now, we're going to do a quick exercise. I want you to take a deep breath in through your nose and exhale through your mouth. I want you to look up as high as you possibly can, as if you're looking into your own eyebrows, keeping your eyes glued to the ceiling or that spot overhead. I want you to look up as if you're looking into your own eyebrows with a deep breath in through your nose. Keep your eyeballs glued to that real or imagined spot overhead and exhale through your mouth, keeping your eyes glued up above. And one more time, I want you to keep your eyeballs up. And as you exhale, I want you to let your eyelids flutter down all the way down now. And you can take another deep breath in through your nose and exhale. And now I want you to picture in front of you, you have a balloon, just a normal party balloon. And you can choose whatever color it is, but this balloon is your limiting beliefs. Every limiting belief that you just wrote on your paper, everything that you're holding in your body that is saying, I can't be lucky. All those beliefs are in this balloon. So I want you to pick a color. Is it bright red? Is it dark red? Is it dark purple? Is it green? Is it yellow? Is it black? Pick a color, and you know that that balloon is your limiting beliefs, everything holding you back, all the resistance that you're holding around being lucky. And as you blow into this balloon, I want you to blow out every last bit of resistance you have around you being a lucky person. Anything you're holding around why you can't or why it's not possible for you, or if you're not good enough or whatever silly thing that you've been thinking, I want you to blow as hard as you can into that balloon. You're imagining all of that resistance, all of those limiting beliefs exiting your body, going into that balloon as it expands, 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 and that balloon gets bigger, bigger, bigger. All the frustration, the anger, the tiredness you have in your body about things being hard, about things having to be hard for you to be able to accomplish them. You have to grind, you have to work hard. Things can't be easy because they're not easy for you. Anything that's coming up of you being unlucky in your past, blow it all into the balloon until you see this huge, huge balloon in front of you. And I want you to pinch it with your fingers so that it's filled up, but you remove your lips from the balloon and you're looking at that balloon. Everything out is out of your body and it's all in that balloon. Everything holding you back from being a lucky person is right there in front of you. That color is expanded because the balloon is huge now. All the pressure that you are holding in your body is now in that balloon. You can't even feel it in your body if you wanted to. You feel light as a feather. And I want you to look down next to you and you see a huge thumbtack. A huge thumbtack, a needle, a sharp metal pin. And I want you to take the pin and push it into the balloon. The balloon explodes, it's gone. All of that pressure released, all of those limiting beliefs no longer there. Exhale, all of that pressure is gone. It's all gone. Allow your body, inhale through your nose. Allow your body to fill up with that lightness, that airy feeling of knowing that everything is now working out for you. You've made this decision for yourself that you are lucky and you get to allow that to be true now. You did it. You get to allow it. Allow that light flowing into your body, that beautiful glowing light of knowing that you are a lucky person, that you are magnetic to everything that you want, and that things get to be easy when they're easy. You get to manifest what you want. You get to be lucky. Things get to work out better than you could have ever imagined. Knowing that in your heart, knowing that to be true, I want you to feel that luck vibrating through your whole body. Breathe it in. Allow it to feel good. Allow this lightness, this true knowing that you deserve it all, that everything is working out for you. And you know that that belief is now locked in. It's locked into your heart. It's locked into your body. And you're vibrating this out to the entire universe. And this you will always remember. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes, come back to the room, knowing that you are now a lucky person. How do you feel? Write down in the comments how you're feeling. And you did it. I'm so proud of you. Congratulations for releasing all of that SHIT. It's gone. It's gone, and there's nothing standing in the way of you becoming a lucky person. Use your Lucky Power Boost audio every day. Know that every time you're listening to it, it's seeping into your subconscious. It's becoming part of who you are. You are a lucky person. And I'm so excited. Please remember to report back how your life changes. I'm so excited for you. And if you feel drawn to joining us in Manifest from Power so that you can cut straight to the subconscious, reprogram everything that you want to reprogram about money, love, about yourself, about your confidence, and about being lucky, I invite you to join us. I would absolutely love to have you inside. And I'm new to YouTube, but I think I'm supposed to tell you to subscribe, like the video, and please let me know what you'd like to see more of. I'd love to be able to create more content on here, and follow me on Caitlin.power on both Instagram and TikTok. And I'll see you in the next one.